So hey guys, have you ever wanted like some Chinese food, but you didn't really feel like going out to the store to get it? So you just like had all the items in the house, so you said, listen, let me just go take a hang around here in the kitchen and figure out how to make something. Alright guys, if that's the inkling you had, stay tuned. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and I'm gonna fry up some cheese ragoons for you, okay? And we're gonna have it with a little bit of sauce on the side. All right, guys, so stay tuned and I'll be right back in the kitchen. All right. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I want to say welcome back to all of my subscribers, and for those of you who are dropping in, I want to say thank you for coming into the kitchen with me today just to cook. So we're going to be making cheese ragoons today. So what I have is some imitation crab meat. We're going to be using 1 block of cream cheese. We're going to use our wontons. We're going to use a little bit of sugar and a pinch of salt, and we're going to make ourselves some crab ragoon. Okay, so this is an Asian dish that you find in most Asian stores. So, and I mean, I like it. I love it. It's tasty and everything, and it's quite easy to make. So I decided I wanted some of these, and my daughter wanted some of these. So I'm going to make these so by the time she comes home from work, they're going to be already done. Alright, so I also have some lobster, imitation lobster meat, but I don't think I'm going to be using that today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cream cheese. We're going to chop this down. I got my oil going on here already. And don't laugh at my mama's pot. This is the pot that I took from her house when I first moved out. Okay, she's looking for a pot and I had it. Had to take something with me. So anyway, I've had this pot for years now. So anyway, so you're gonna soften your cream cheese. Make sure your cream cheese is softened. Okay, so you're gonna let it sit out for a while. Okay. The most work you're gonna do here is actually putting together the wontons so that you can fry them. But that's the most work you're going to actually do here. Everything else is like so easy. So I'm going to drop that in there. Of course, guys, you already know I have my little bag for my trash right here. And we're going to start chopping these up. And you're going to chop it down really, really fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you want the mixture to get throughout all of the cream cheese. Chop it down real fine. Okay? That's how you do that. Chop it down. Now, if you buy the crab sticks, you only need 6 of them. You don't need a whole lot. Okay? But when I went into the market, I couldn't find the actual crab imitation sticks. I just saw the little pack and I said, heck, this is going to work. I'm going to make this work. So it's the same thing, both imitation crab meat. And if you want to get fancy, I mean, it's up to you. You can use the actual crab meat. Okay, it's going to be a lot more expensive, but that's up to you. You know, to each his own. Okay. So we're going to see how that's all chopped up. You're going to chop this down real good. Chop it down. Make sure everything is chopped up. Like really, really small. Piece it down. Okay. Because this is going to go into your cream cheese mixture. Okay, guys, it's so beautiful outside. I'm going to have to take myself a walk today because I need to get in some of that natural vitamin D, that beautiful sun. Let that just hit my body as I'm walking. It's so nice. Alright, so we're going to just take these couple right here. We're going to throw this right in there. Throw it in there. Throw it in there. Okay? Throw it right on in there. This is going to be your mixture. Got your spoon. Start mixing it. You hear that fire over here? This grease over here popping like it's crazy. Gonna mix it up. Start mixing everything. Fire. That oil over here talking. You hear it talking? I don't know why it's making such noise. I'm gonna turn it way down because I don't want it too hot. I don't want nothing to burn. So, see how that's looking? You see how that's looking? You see it? I'm gonna chop up the rest of it because we're gonna have crab meat throughout the whole thing. Now, what we're going to use is we're going to use a tablespoon of sugar. That's to give it a little sweetness. And we're going to just use a pinch of salt. And that's it. That's going to be our mixture for these crab rangoons. That's it. That's our filling. That's going to be our filling. Put everything right on in there. Get on in there, get on in there, get on in there. Throw that in the sink. And we don't need that knife. And if we do, we'll get a clean one. So we're going to use just a tablespoon, sorry. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're going to pour it right on in there. Alright? And we're going to use a pinch of salt. I already, actually, that's it. We ain't going to use all that salt. Just a pinch. That's all. That's all you need. That's it. That's all. Okay? And we're going to mix this all up. Mix it up. Now, the trick is in how you fold these and put everything together inside of your wonton wrap. That's the trick. Okay? Okay. So we're going to use this tablespoon also to scoop everything inside of, we're going to put this right here because here we go. In our pan here, we need some water. So let me get some water here. Because now we need to take care of our wontons, okay? And I should have probably kept that knife because I need to open up the wonton packet. So we're going to take the wonton out, and they're little squares. See how they're little squares? Little teeny squares? So you're going to take the wonton, you're going to wet it. On each side. Wet it, wet it, wet it. Like that. We're going to take a tablespoon of our mixture and we're going to fold it like so, like that. Fold it and mix it together. We're going to bring this side up here like that. And then we're going to squish down on each side because we want to close it off. You know, make sure that we got everything closed off. Okay? And there you go. That's your first Rangoon. We're going to set that one there, and we're going to move on to the next. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. I'm going to finish doing these, and then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to fry these up. Okay, guys? So just give me a second, and let me do this because I don't want to take you through the whole process of fixing the little Rangoons. You get the gist of what you need to do. So just give me a second, and I will be right back. First of all, I hate this pen. Be back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I have already rolled all of my cheese Rangoons. I have my oil ready to go, and I have my other pan prepped, ready for my Rangoons to come out and go on there to drain. And we're going to start. So we're going to take our little thingy here, because I'm not going to just throw them down in there. We're going to release them down in there is what we're going to do. And we have 25. And I didn't mean it to be that way. It just came out to be 25. So we're going to do 5 at a time, okay? And we're going to fry these up. These cheese Rangoons. And with these wonton wraps, it's so many things that you can make with these wonton wraps. You can take like yourself some steak meat, and you can wrap them up in there and make some little hors d'oeuvres for parties. It could be chicken, anything you want. You know, you just got to get creative with it. And I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it. But this is the first time I'm making these Rangoons. Me and my daughter always buy these from the Chinese store like when we're out. And I said, hey, let me see if I can make these. I bet you I can make these. And she's like, you think so? I was like, yeah, I bet you I can make these. So I decided to go ahead and try it. And it's easy. 1, 2, 3, peasy easy. I'm telling you. It's so easy. So I'm going to let these fry up in my mama's pot. Okay, guys? And we're going to try these out. But I want you to see how they're frying up. I hope you can see everything that's going on in the pot here. Let them fry up. And you want them to brown. You don't want to burn them. You got to keep your eyes on these wontons, because the funny thing about these wontons, they'll start cooking up and they'll look like they're not browning, but before you know it, they're burnt. So you really got to keep your eyes on them. So that's why I keep stirring them like that and moving them around. Okay? But this wasn't hard at all. I think that like I said, the longest process is actually stuffing the wonton itself. If you put you on some good music or what have you, boom, you're done before you know it. But mine's is doing pretty good because they're not opening up, because a lot of times I buy them, they'll be opened up. So they're frying up pretty good. Pretty good. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm always doing something. What about yourself? I mean, I like to be creative. I like to mess around with stuff, and you know what I'm saying? I got my door open here, and it's kind of chilly, so let me shut this door. I'll be right back. That's better. Even though it's not really chilly outside, it's still like, I don't know what it is. Always in the house, it's always a little chillier inside the house than it is outside when it starts to warm up during the spring. I don't know what that is, but the house for some odd reason stays a little cooler than opposed to being outside. So a lot of times you're in the house, you're like deceived because it's like, oh my God, I thought it was cold outside, and it's warm. Look at that, they're bubbling up really nicely. You see what I mean? How they start to like brown really quickly. Once they start browning up, you have to be careful. Okay? You really have to be careful. Alright guys, I'm going to finish frying these up, and then I will be back with you with the finished product. I want you to see the first batch actually coming out, which is this batch right here. As you can see, this is the first batch. I'm going to put them off over here. Okay, and we're going to come back with the product finished up, and we're going to try one, okay? All right, hang on for a second. Okay, guys, we are back with the finished product. That's these. There they go. That's them. Why did I say that's these?
Kill you with my bare hands, Mama. I will kill you, Mama. I would have snuffed life out of you when you were small, Mama.
I'm not editing that. I'm not. I am not. I'm tired of my mouth.
Leave me alone!
I'm sick of it. Every time I get on camera, it does what it wants to do. I'm not editing that. But here we go. Cheese Rangoon. Okay? There we go. So, I have already taken the liberty and putting some in my little bowl here. We're going to be using some of this sweet and sour sauce here by LaChoy. I'm going to take some of that out here. Put that in our little bowl. And yes, we are. That's good. I'm going to dip that in there. And we're going to try this puppy out, okay? Heaven. Oh my God. Guys, you have really got to try this recipe. Absolutely divine. You get that cream cheese flavor with the crab meat. A little sweet and a little salty. And the sauce having a little sweet and salty to it. Try this recipe. You won't regret it. Alright guys, so that is all I have for you today. Remember, I'm still chewing. To like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, drop a comment down in the comment box on a recipe that you might like to see me do. And I'll try it. And that's it, guys. Oh, I will also leave the recipe down in the description box so that you can make this wonderful recipe with your family. Okay, guys? So I have got to go. That's all I have for today. Deuces. Peace out. Have a beautiful day. Bye.